Young men don't get enough honest advice, so let me be your big brother for a second. I came up with 20 hot takes specifically for young men that's going to change your perspective on how you think about life. And some of it you're not going to really understand, or maybe it doesn't apply to you. Now I'm going to get my disclaimer now. Some of this is going to be harsh. Some of this you may not even understand because you haven't gotten to that moment yet. But I promise you, this list is what changed my life. And I hope it changes yours. I'm going to try something a little different. I got a glass here. It's got an A on it, and that stands for alpha. I'm joking. Jesus Christ, no. On this side, we don't need any more toxic alpha male advice. We're doing something different. I have a drink. I'm drinking a Cove Classic soda. It's a probiotic drink. Look, my bandage matches. It's got a good ASMR crack. And what we're going to do is, once I'm done finishing this drink, that's when the video's done. So cheers, have a drink with me, and let's get going. Number 1, stop trying to be the cool guy. The cool guy is usually the most insecure person in the room. You know, that one that often shouts so loud so everyone can hear? Usually mean and bullying other guys or treating women really, really disrespectfully because it's funny. But it's not. It's just funny to them because they want to be seen. Because maybe they don't feel that way at home, or maybe they don't feel that way with their friends, or maybe they don't feel like they have any friends, and this is the only way to do it. Don't be that guy. I promise you that if you're yourself, the right group of friends will come along. Trust me. Because I was a shy kid. And I thought that I was never ever going to meet any friends. But I was a shy kid that liked a lot of things. I liked being a nerd, so I took Comtech. I was kind of a jock, so I liked playing sports. So I made all my friends there. And then I had friends of friends and friends, and I just became this social butterfly. But I didn't change who I was still a shy kid. I just made a lot of individual friends, and I ended up being kind of like a floater. There's no shame in that. Number 2. If you feel behind, it's because you are comparing yourself to somebody else's highlight reel. Now maybe you're comparing yourself to another boy in school, or maybe you're comparing yourself to somebody online, or maybe you're comparing yourself to a celebrity or a fitness influencer. If you feel behind, you're comparing yourself because there's not another version of you. So if you were to compare yourself to you, it would be right now. You wouldn't feel behind. You would feel right where you're supposed to be. And that's exactly where you are. So you're doing okay. Number 3 is going to break some hearts. The gym won't fix your problems, but it will fix the version of you that keeps avoiding them. All of the advice that I see online guided towards young men is to go to the gym. And when you go to the gym and you realize that your body isn't like the influencer that you follow, that you don't look as puffy as them. So then what do? You start taking steroids and pre-workout and all of this protein that has lead in it. It's just an endless thing of trying to be somebody else. And what it does is makes you realize that there's other problems at stake here. It's not just because you don't have massive biceps. The gym is a great tool for managing stress, working on your body, becoming a version of yourself that you do want to be. But the key is not to try to be a version of somebody else's life. Number 4, you don't need a big friend group. You just need one person who gives a shit.
Hey! There's the birthday boy! Time to let the party monster out of its cage, Stewie!
Like I said, in high school, I was friends with a lot of people, but I was never friends with a big group of friends. I had one friend in the popular kids, one friend in the jocks, one friend in the nerds, and I just made little tiny friend groups. And now, if you were to ask me how many friends I have, I would say maybe 2 or 3 that I talk to weekly, and that's it. And I do have a beautiful partner in my life. She's absolutely amazing. That's actually why there's an A on this glass. Her name is Angelica, and she is my best friend. And just having one person who gives a shit, it allows you to give a shit about them. Because life is busy. There's a lot going on in life. And if we're constantly focused on everybody else and making so many friends, we're not going to live it. Number 5, talking about your feelings won't make you less of a man. Hiding them will. I'm not going to get into the deep therapy talk here. I find we have enough of that. But if you are interested in therapy, I do have a discount code of BetterHelp in the description. They're not paying me to say that. When we don't talk about how we feel, we don't know how we feel. We have so many thoughts inside our head and they don't actually make it out, what's happening in there is they are fighting each other and trying to get this hierarchy of what thought can beat out the other, what negative thought can really destroy us today. But if we let it out, it has less impact on us. Number 6, if she's confused about you, she's just not that into you. Because at the end of the day, love is not confusing. So if somebody's giving you mixed signals, it's not a mixed signal. It is their signal that they're not into you. Yeah, that one's a little harsh. Number 7, being lonely doesn't mean that something's wrong with you. It just means that you're outgrowing the wrong people. It's kind of like if you're not friends with the same friends that you were in high school. Don't beat yourself up on that. That just means you've changed. And it's similar to breakups. We need to outgrow things in order to evolve and become better versions of ourselves and enjoy our life. And there are perfect times, like the relationship that I have, where you do grow alongside each other. But you have to do that as an individual. And then at the end, the relationship is just the benefit. But becoming the best version of you and living the best life you want to live, that's the reward. That's the amazing thing. And sometimes you have to do it alone, because you can't live a fulfilled life if you have somebody constantly tearing you down. Number 8, you don't need a 6-figure income to be respected. Trust me, I've made it some years. I felt the same. Actually, sometimes that actually put more stress on me because there's more taxes, there's more bills to pay, there's more, when all I really wanted was stability. And now that I have that, I'm a lot happier. Number 9, stop trying to heal overnight. Oh my gosh. If I could say that to my younger self, I would be helping me out so much. Where I can just make all of my problems go away in just one night, and that's just not the case. No amount of alcohol, no amount of sleep, no matter of gym, no matter of thoughts, no amount of partying, no amount of talking to new people or dating new people or doing all of these things in one night is going to fix it. No amount of feeling sorry for yourself is going to fix it either. It just takes time. Real growth is one step forward and then another one after that, and maybe one back and then another one forward. It's just not a straight line. Number 10, if you want to be a real man, if that's what you're striving for, you need to do what you're going to say. Do not be the what if kind of guy. Do not be the guy that promises something and then backs out. Do not be the person that cancels last minute. And if you need to, if this is something that is really hard to do because of procrastination or ADHD, what you need to do is the 5-second rule. And that's from Mel Robbins. But just honestly, count to 5 and do the thing and say it out loud. And I promise you, you'll do it and you'll get it done. And you will feel a lot better. Number 11, your 20s are supposed to be messy. And the truth is, if you're comfortable, you're just probably not pushing yourself hard enough. You're probably not trying new things. You're probably trying to figure it all out when you're not supposed to have it figured out. Number 12, you won't love somebody properly until you learn how to like yourself a little. I'm not saying you gotta figure it all out. I'm not saying that you have to fall in love with who you are. I'm just saying you gotta like being a little alone with yourself. You gotta enjoy this time with yourself. You have to enjoy you a little. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get a relationship and you're going to fall in love with the version of you that they've made you become. And then when that ends, you're going to feel lost because you lost yourself in them and you don't know who you are. 13, most guys fail because they're trying to become something that they're not instead of becoming the best version of themselves. Like I said, we're comparing ourselves to people on social media all the time. You could be comparing yourself to my life right now. And there's nothing, as I promise you, if you strive to live a life that somebody else is living, you're never going to be happy because it's not your own. 14, if you don't like your life, change your environment before you change your personality. This is actually what I do when I feel anxious as well. Whenever I'm feeling like I'm down in the dumps or feeling like I just can't get out of this scary thought that's in my head that's just clouding my whole vision, I change my environment because nothing's going to happen if we stand still. I go outside, I go for a walk. I go to the gym, I close the computer, I go see my dog. And obviously those are little things, but when we look at the big picture, when we've been kind of stuck for so long, for years, and we feel like we need to change, but we haven't changed our environment, we think that we should just change who we are as a person. But what that results in is becoming fake. When the real you is in there, you just sometimes have to go find it. Number 15, we're talking about girls. Girls don't want perfection. They literally just want you to try.
See, lobsters.
They want you to show that you care. They want you to make mistakes, mess up, and guess what? If a girl criticizes you for that, if a girl makes fun of you because you cry, or fun of you because you open up, or that you tried something and you failed, that's not your person. That's a mixed signal that is the signal that they are not yours. And you aren't the right one for them either. 16, if a friend only hits you up when they need something, they are not your friend. They're not your friend, I promise. I shouldn't be laughing at this, but if you're hanging out with them all the time and every single time you come home and you feel drained, that's not your friend. That's an enemy. But you also deserve to feel energized and happy and look forward to it rather than dreading it. We are getting pretty close. We're on number 17. Jealousy is just you comparing yourself to a version of a man that doesn't exist. I said it. I said it quickly. Is there sugar in this? 0 sugar. How does that work? Natural sweetener. Ah, stevia extract. That's right, we got a long life to live. Number 18, being kind is not the same thing as just being a doormat. Learn the difference and learn it early. You're not there to be stepped on. Being kind can be stern and honest and respectful, but also value your own self. Learn it early, please. Number 19, if you keep saying, I'm fine, eventually you're going to believe it. Eventually, there's going to be a time when you're not fine and you keep saying it.
I'm fine.
It's kind of like the reverse Boy Who Called Wolf. Do you know that story where the boy thinks there's a wolf, so he yells at the town, wolf, 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 there's a wolf coming. So the town freaks out. And then they look and there's no wolf coming. And then it happens again, wolf, wolf, wolf. And the town freaks out and there's no wolf coming. And then there's the last time when he yells, there's really a wolf, I see it. There is a wolf, except the town doesn't look because they're tired of being lied to. The boy dies. The wolf eats him. The reverse of that is saying that you're fine when you're not. It's going to hurt you from the inside. I think this might be the last sip. Number 20, you don't become a man when you stop crying. You become a man when you stop running from yourself. This is not to be sad. This is to be interesting. If you're interested in your experiences and the emotions that you feel when you go through them, that's when you start personal development. It's not just about scrolling on videos online and downloading people's courses and programs or working out 24/7. It's about this personal growth that you need to do on the inside. And it's time that you stop running from the person who you are. Well, guys, I'm done my drink. Only ice left. So thank you very much for watching. And I did something a little fun. I wrote a free ebook. If you're going through a breakup, I'll leave it in the description. It's free. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. Going through a breakup, this will help. But thank you very much for watching, and I'm eager to jump in the comments with you. So I'll see you there.